Hello out there. It's me, the Humongous. I do not want war. I do not want strife. All I want is a clean wasteland.
Well, I got some bad news for you, bud. We got a lot of stuff out here. Um, what, what, what do you want me to call you again?
The Humongous.
The Humongous. Okay. Well, I can't just get rid of all this stuff, but I can repurpose it.
Yes, upcycling is a great way to make use of otherwise discarded items.
Well, I'm glad you agree, Mr. Humongous. Humongo? Wow.
Humongous.
Humongous, like the children's educational point-and-click games.
The leader of these here wastes.
And Spy Fox.
I know no spy fox, but if there are spies amongst my ranks, be sure they will be swiftly dealt with.
I'll get to putting the pokers to some people and seeing if they're spies. I got a little. Well, hold on, Humongous. I'm getting a little ahead of myself. I'm Stabby. Travis is usually here. He's out poking around the wastes. Yeah.
I'm here.
Oh, hey, Travis.
Trash has been really building up.
Yeah, we had a bit of a thing over the past week, and now I can't really see the ground. There's so much trash.
Yeah,
What do we do about it, though?
Remember that episode where we went to the junkyard and we made some stuff?
Yeah.
Let's make some stuff. You may have noticed our our new friend Humongous over there.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
I missed him coming in. I'm sorry. I was so tunnel vision trying to get in here.
Well, he does kind of look like a bunch of trash.
Hello,
Hey, bud.
tiny peasant. Welcome to the Humongous's wastes.
Yeah, these are his wastes. It's not 10 paces anymore. It's Humongous wastes.
Oh, we've been co-opted.
Yep. Well, really, he was here first, apparently.
Yeah, I mean, finders keepers.
Yep, that's what I tried to tell him, and then he started talking about how this place is a mess, and that he just craves, for it all to be clean, a clean wasteland.
I mean, I would push back, but he makes some valid points.
Yeah. Nothing he said has been too out of line, I think. And I told him, we can drum up some plans and get to work on some things.
Yeah, I think I can, really cobble something together, something usable out of these.
Awesome. Our buddy doesn't really want to wait, so you got about 30 minutes for that. You think you can dig through the trash and pull out some stuff? What do you want to make?
Yeah, I mean, if he says we're in the wastes, we're gonna have to defend ourselves. Because, I mean, the Humongous just strolled right in here, like it was nothing.
Yeah, I couldn't really argue with him. Maybe once we get a weapon, we can argue a little bit better. Assuming he doesn't hear this.
Yeah, just a little leverage.
Okay. I'll give you about 30 minutes to get a weapon for us.
All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna start digging through this trash.
Go ahead. I'm gonna fix a typo and get the timer rolling. In about 3, 2, 1, draw.
All right, what do I got here? I found an old Macintosh with a see-through back.
Ooh, what color?
Magenta.
Ooh, pretty. I always wanted one of those, but I had a green one. Well, my family did. I never
Nice.
did. Yeah, those are
We
cool.
never had one. We always had the base models of PC,
That's the common one.
usually Dell.
There's actually been a trend going around about I forget what it's called, but you basically make a hidden PC where you soup up a mega PC and put it in a real shit case so it looks like it's nothing
Ooh,
special.
I love that.
Yeah.
Sticking like an LED monitor in, like an old CRT monitor case.
I've wanted to do that because no one's going to
You
want to
build a whole computer in one of those monitor cases.
Yeah, you could easily. No one's
Ooh,
going to
I
want to
just found
steal.
Found this weird glowing rock.
Ooh.
Let me dig a little deeper. Find something I can really work with here. Bunch of food trash.
Well, we are in the dump.
Okay, I feel like I can figure out something here. Maybe just one more thing and 3 airplane propellers with rotor.
Ooh, that sounds perfect.
Okay, so we got a power source. We got basically a whole control setup.
Yeah?
We got a power source. Or like a fuel source, I should say.
Yeah. I knew what you
And I'd say we got some errata and some ammunition.
Sounds like your weapon's basically already made for you.
Yeah, I think I can do something with this. I'm a pretty smart cookie.
Well,
It's gonna have to be a big boy though.
would you like me to do a little bit of digging and see what I can come up with?
Yeah, I mean it couldn't hurt.
Okay. Do me a favor. Pick a number 1 through 6. Just so I can think about while I'm digging.
I'm gonna pick a 5.
Okay. I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah, just it'll be your mantra.
Yeah, 5. 5 alive. Holy shit. I just found something big. I'm gonna let you, I'm gonna put this over here, and you can take a look at it whenever you want. You can choose to use it now, or you can hold on to it.
Oh. I think I'll use it now.
Okay.
Oh boy. Ooh, what a big find.
What a big find. It was just sitting under some junk. For the viewers at home, I found an unrecovered rocket recovery pod, complete with a dead astronaut. Which one? That's up to you to decide. Now,
It was the guy what did David Bowie up in space.
the guy that killed David Bowie.
No, there's a guy what did he sang
Oh,
Ground Control to Major Tom from the ISS.
yeah. Okay, I gotcha. I thought you meant did a murder, did him in.
That could have been what happened. I didn't follow that case too closely.
What if you're right? What if? Old news.
Yeah. I got some new news for you.
What's up?
New news.
New news. Hey, Davey. How you
Hey,
doing?
Davey. Welcome. Dr. Doom? I mean, if my very limited knowledge of Fantastic Four is anything to go off of, then yeah. Doctor Doom was an astronaut.
Are there any copies of E.T. for the Atari 2600 buried under that dump? There might be. It's actually...
Is that what these are? I just thought that was, like, kind of the equivalent of finding, like, a fishbone skeleton or a banana peel in your garbage.
I mean, it's the same frequency, so I understand the confusion.
Anyway, back to my new news.
Yeah.
I went and saw Furiosa, a Mad Max saga story, or whatever it's called.
The sequel to Fury Road, or whatever.
The prequel.
The prequel. See, I know nothing about it.
Yeah, and it don't go see it.
Just see the movie in your head.
Yeah, because whatever you come up with in your head is going to be better than what they delivered.
Okay, give me the premise, and
I'm not
then I'll
going
write
to give any specifics.
Sure.
But all right, so you've seen Fury Road, right?
Yeah.
Let me recap Fury Road with you. It starts off, Furiosa is going to go get guzoline from the gas town and bullets from the bullet farm. But it turns out she's smuggling a bunch of Immortan Joe's wives out trying to find Greenland. About the same time that she's elected, Angry Max shows up, gets waylaid by some war boys, and co-opted into their cool car cult and turned into a hood ornament. But then joins up with Furiosa on the battle rig and assists them in their quests as they drive all over the desert doing a bunch of cool shit. And then there's a guy with a guitar on the front of a car. That's Mad Max Fury Road.
Okay.
So what do you think happens in
The prequel?
Furiosa, a Mad Max saga story?
Well, it wouldn't have Max in it. First off, it would probably have Max's mom, because we're woke now, and yeah, and it would involve his mom inventing the bullet.
Going way back, the prequel to all of this, even like pre-nuclear apocalypse.
No, they invented nukes. Fine. If she had invented
reinventing the bullet.
Yeah, well, no, she goes back in time.
Oh,
yeah.
So she started all of it.
She invented and then reinvented the bullet. Yeah. Really?
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, it sounds like a better movie than what I saw. It was just convoluted. From what I can tell, movies anymore, like, if it comes from a big studio, especially like Warner Brothers,
yeah,
their CEO is taking all of chatbot GPT's advice and just like, all right, so a movie with Anya Taylor-Joy and Chris Hemsworth is going to be money. but also Mad Max, because Mad Max was a good movie back in 2015. But, you know, it turns out when you make a really soulless cash grab movie, it sucks.
Who would have guessed? Not me.
Nah, usually AI is so reliable.
Yeah, for sure. So it's just very...
Because it was playing, and I heard, like, they... This is my biggest gripe with this movie, is that... like, what was so cool about Fury Road were all the practical effects, even if they were, you know, layered in post. They built all these cars, and they did all this really cool shit. And they got these really incredible shots. Almost every shot in this one is, like, CGI.
Well, yeah, it's much cheaper.
Which is a bummer, because for a lot of the things, they actually built the vehicles. And then you never get to see the vehicle actually used in the movie.
That sucked.
Like, they had this this motorcycle chariot that I don't think actually gets driven because all the scenes it's in are these big sweeping CGI shots. But CGI is cheaper, yeah, but what made Fury Road cool is that they saw saw their limitations with practical effects, but made the absolute most of them.
Oh, I don't think CGI is actually cheaper. For what it's worth, I was making a joke.
It is these days.
Maybe, yeah.
With AI.
Compared to having to, like, rig up a whole set again to do another shot.
Having to pay people to do stuff.
To stand around wasting my goddamn money.
Now, when a computer can do it for not free, but you get the satisfaction knowing you're not paying a human being to do a competent job.
Yeah, be happy that you're taking money out.
Because it's a product, after all.
Yeah. I'm sorry that movie was a bummer. Have you seen a movie or something recently that wasn't? Like a good sequel or anything like that?
Tank Girl's free on YouTube.
Oh, yeah. Spend your time watching Tank Girl instead of Furiosa, is what I'm getting out of this conversation.
Absolutely. Lori Petty kills it. Tank Girl rules. Apparently, there's a lot cut out of that movie, and I'd love to see the director's cut.
Give us a Snyder cut.
Yeah, cowards. Because there are sequences of the movie that are done in, like, kind of a... which is very of the time, like a montage of comic panels.
Yeah. That sounds neat, but, like... do you think they just ran out of budget or time?
Oh, it was absolutely a time thing, because I think a lot of these scenes were filmed. But it's already like a 2-hour, 15-minute movie.
2:28.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I
so
imagine...
there are some scenes they could have cut in order for story, but you know what? I wouldn't cut a minute of it. Although apparently there was a full kangaroo man sex scene.
What?
You know how Tank Girl has the kangaroo men?
Oh, I was thinking of Mad Max.
One of them played by Ice-T.
No. But continue.
So there are kangaroo men, and Tank Girl has sex with one of them, and apparently it was going to be a whole scene. And then the studio, maybe rightly, said, nah, we can't do this.
Good
We
on
can't
them.
do this and put it out as a movie that's gonna hit theaters.
Fucking cowards. Let the kangaroo fuck.
Give us the XXX kangaroo cut.
That's right. I want to see that swing kangaroo dick. Right, give us that.
Also, I only learned about that fact because I listened to a podcast called Free with Ads where they watch free movies available on YouTube and the internet at large.
Yeah, Tubi and whatnot.
Yeah, and they immediately looked up what kangaroo dicks look like, and it's something. Figured if I have to live with this rent free in my head, I can propagate it into the world, and maybe it'll ease some of my burden.
Let's see. God, it looks like a talon.
Right? It does not look like a... It doesn't look functional, is the thing.
It definitely looks like something's trying to escape the kangaroo from the inside, like a beast,
Like a baby kangaroo.
like a baby kangaroo. Yeah. Somebody should tell the kangaroo that it's not supposed to come out of the male fully formed. It's got to learn patience.
I don't know, maybe we just got kangaroos all wrong. Maybe they got some seahorse going on.
Are you trying to mate kangaroos and seahorses now? Please don't.
I'm saying, what if they already have?
You know, I was thinking this was a joke before. Now I'm worried.
Yeah. You mean, like, in your good Christian Australia, you think God would allow that?
No, I think he would smite you where you kneel because you're on your knees because you're doing weird things to a kangaroo.
I'm not.
No.
But I can't say beans or buttons about Lori Petty.
Wouldn't dream of it. You've got about 12 minutes remaining. Well, for those of you tuning in that may not know, we didn't mention it at the beginning of the show. We got carried away with whatever we were talking about. This is 10 Paces, a weekly art show where we do silly little prompts on a time limit and dole out points. And that's really the long and short of it. If you got suggestions, let us know in chat. Let us know underneath or in our Discord. I forgot to set up
Discord's open.
I think Nightbot's still being a lazy bum. But we can get you there. How have you been, Davey? You're still here?
Welcome, Davey. We always appreciate you having you around.
Oh, of course. Let's see, what did I do all weekend? I played a lot of Final Fantasy IX. I'm playing a shitload of that. I got a...
Oh, nice.
It's super good. I got a mod that a person put all the backgrounds through an AI and then went through by hand and polished them all up. And it's so fucking nice. I don't know if you know, it being a PlayStation 1 game, the resolution was complete ass. And...
Oh, yeah. It was made for CRTs.
Right. Well, even worse than that, the backgrounds were originally a lot higher def and they had to crunch them to get them on the PlayStation.
Oh, whack.
Yep. So even what we saw was not what they, like, ideally would have had.
Because they were, like, full painted backgrounds, weren't they?
Yes, they were pre-rendered. So the mod...
that makes sense.
Yeah.
Running into technical constraints like that at the time.
Yep, you basically just playing a slideshow for most of the game. Hey, if it works, it works.
Well, you're not playing a slideshow. You're playing that card game.
Oh yeah, that one's not Triple Triad. That one's Tetramaster, which is, I feel, a worse version of Triple Triad, but not by a whole lot.
Triple Triad's 8, right?
Correct. Davey says, on the last night of finishing touches on my game demo tonight. Hell yeah, where are you releasing it?
Fuck yeah!
What's it called? Tell me about it. You probably already have told me about it. Do it again, please. I have the attention
Yeah, here's your time to plug.
Of a gnat. And the memory of a slightly bigger gnat.
Have you followed on all socials? But, you know, I've been keeping eager eyes and ears out for it.
Yeah.
I just got, I don't know, maybe it was George Miller's design all along to make me angry. And in the movie Furiosa, I'm Mad Max because I'm so fucking mad.
Maybe that was the idea.
It's 4D. It's new 4D storytelling.
I mean, that'd be a terrible thing to do. Don't do that. Don't just torture me through the movie. I'm not...
Infuriate your audience.
Mad Max, Infuriated Road.
Mad Max, Petty Road. Mad Max, the Reddit warrior.
Give me 1 sec. Okay, I'm back. Mad Max, the impotent buddy. He's talking about his little buddy. Or was that the game that you get a little buddy? I don't remember.
Probably the game.
Probably.
I know he has a dog in
The
2 of the movies.
Oh. I've never seen any of the originals. I know that I've heard they're good.
Yeah. Road Warrior is, you know, obviously the iconic one. It's where all of post-apocalyptia kind of draws tone from.
Yeah.
The first one, it didn't really have the tone down. It just felt like kind of a Western movie.
Huh.
But Mad Max is the lone wanderer, kind of defending a small town that just seemed like kind of a small town from a motorcycle gang.
Mm-hmm.
But also they introduce a bunch of seemingly irrelevant like nuclear apocalypse stuff at the beginning.
Oh, see ya, Davey. He said wishlist Java Saga.
Java Saga. That's right. Thanks for coming out, Davey.
Thank you. Sorry to interrupt you. You were saying?
No, not a problem. Go wishlist Java Saga, everybody.
I just
priorities.
There we go. Twice.
But yeah, the first one, they hadn't quite figured out the post-apocalyptia tone. And so it doesn't even feel like post-apocalyptic, really.
Yeah.
But Road Warrior really figures out that tone. Beyond Thunderdrome, takes a massive tone shift halfway through the movie. The first half is gritty and dark. And then the second half feels like Hook.
It's really weird.
Like Steven Spielberg's Hook.
Yeah.
To the point where there's straight up early on in the movie, he takes down kind of this giant mutant dude in the Thunderdrome and just like beats the shit out of him. It's very gruesome. But then towards the end of the movie, there's a scene where a guy kind of is stuck to the front of a car by the motion of the car and doing like the arms and legs flailing scream at the camera.
So,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I gotcha. A lot darker than what we have now. But like
darker early on,
yeah.
But then it just gets like slapstick by the end of the movie.
That's bizarre.
And then somebody kind of had a fan theory that justifies that, and I doubt it was the intent, but the idea is that like Mad Max is kind of a folk hero, and all of these stories are, you know, different people's renditions of their interactions with this folk hero.
Huh.
Which makes it a lot cooler, and that's why Mad Max plays such a secondary role in Fury Road. Because he's not the main character of that story. And is also played by a different person.
I do kind of like that idea of it being him being like a folklore, folk legend.
Mm-hmm.
And their telling of it. That is kind of how they justify Metal Gear Solid and Twin Snakes, is that Twin Snakes is Otacon's retelling. So he sort of embellishes stuff.
That's cool. That's why Yoshi's there.
Yeah. It's that Otacon's a slightly unreliable narrator. And he's a fucking weeb, so he's gonna make things cool.
And then they had this really cool ninja fight.
Yep.
And I didn't pee my pants this time.
And my pants stayed dry the entire time. I wasn't cowering in a corner. Another thing, I watched stuff about it recently. They wanted to have in that lab, a little secret area you could crawl to that is like Otacon's little hideout. It has a bunch of like anime and models and shit in it.
Hell yeah.
Just as a little secret room you could find.
A bunch of statuettes with jiggling boobs.
Yeah. And dried, well, you know, hot glue.
Some Metal Gear Solid.
Some dry glue from putting the models together.
Yeah, I mean, they don't assemble themselves.
Let's see, what else did I learn about Metal Gear recently? You know the at the end of 2, when you're doing like sword fights and stuff, and it like shows a cutscene happening while you're doing the fights?
Yeah. Are you talking about like when things are glitching out, or?
No, it's like you're doing action stuff, and then on half of the screen, a cutscene's happening at the same time. Maybe they didn't have that in 2. I know it's
been a minute.
If they didn't have that in 2, they definitely have it in 4, and it was something Kojima really, really, really wanted to do in 2. Where you're like doing a boss fight, but there's also a cutscene of stuff happening. He wanted 2 to end in a Mexican standoff, where you're actually like holding your gun up to a character, and people are like revealing info and stuff, and more people are joining in on the standoff. And by the end of it, it's like 8 people in a standoff.
He just really wanted to overload you with information.
Right at the end, he had seen like Reservoir Dogs and stuff, and thought that it was so fucking cool.
Yeah, I mean, it makes a lot of sense that he would have done something like that in 4.
Yeah.
Because of all like the fully filmed segments that go on.
Mm-hmm. I'm really excited for the MGS3 remake. I'm hoping it's going to be good. It's got David Hayter in it instead of Kiefer Sutherland.
Hell yeah.
Which, I mean, I shouldn't have been worried, but hey, I mean, they could
But I
do
mean,
shit.
this is Konami's and...
Yeah.
So, you know, it's so weird. I often notice that, like, people I've followed and have really grown up appreciating their stuff have been, if not problematic, hard to work with.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently, I guess that's what Kojima is.
Yeah, I've heard that. I mean, I haven't heard that, but I could see that. He's a perfectionist, and he dreams big.
Yeah. So when you have something like that, somebody like that on a crew where it's a production, like I was watching an episode of this show called The Other Two, where this guy kind of lands a just a bit part on like a procedural show, and they make the whole episode to be out like Pleasantville, where he goes in there and everybody is strict on this out by 5 policy because, you know, they're just doing a job.
Yeah.
But then he starts teaching the actors that they can make choices and they can make things really complicated for everybody else. And that's supposed to be like their big awakening moment. So, I mean, it's... when you're in an industry like that, it's an industry. And, you know, it takes a very lucky few to be able to have the opportunity to take on that kind of artisanal model.
Yeah, for sure. Well, Travis, that is time.
Let me just, one last finishing touch. I realize with my blueprint's gone, there's a little floating air here.
Oh, yep. Can't have any floating point errors.
There we go. Didn't quite color it in, but
That's okay.
as you can see, I took this rocket recovery pod, built a nice control chair from it, used the old Macintosh to make a control panel, fueled it all with the glowing rock, which seems to emit some kind of energy. Maybe make some glow lines to really show what's going on there.
Yeah.
But then the airplane propellers are really key to this whole thing. I kind of assembled them into not only a propulsion device, but also a chopping device. And we are turning all that food trash into just a bunch of, like, bird shot, essentially.
Oh, cool.
That all is getting shrapnelled up and in order to just tear shit apart.
That's gonna mulch through all this junkyard. And
Yeah, so I think we can rest a little easier now that we get this mounted up here in town.
Now that rock doesn't make you feel sick or anything. It's just a cool looking.
Made me feel tingly and a little hot.
Ooh, well, heat means strength.
I feel pretty jazzed.
Because I mean, if cold is fast, heat is strength. That makes sense to me.
No, cold is slow. That's why ice makes you slow.
Oh, shit. I've got my elements wrong.
Yeah. So heat is fast. I think rock is strength.
That makes sense. Rocks are strong.
And air is limberness.
$7,214, Travis. Does that number mean anything to you?
7214.
Yes.
Nothing I can think of at this moment,
Okay.
but maybe it'll come to me.
Keep it in your brain as we move on to the next prompt.
Okay.
Now, I know you feel safe right now, Travis, but there's gonna be a time where you gotta take a hit. Are you prepared? Are you mentally prepared? Are you physically prepared for when you're gonna have to take some damage?
Ooh. You know, I feel pretty tough. I feel pretty confident, but you know, I'm a level with you.
Yeah?
Seeing what we've made here, I think it'd be hubris to think that we're the only ones making stuff like this.
That's right. There might be a battle bot on the other side of this wasteland that we have to fight. There might be a whole crew.
So I think I'm gonna need to gear up before I get out there.
It would be a good idea, I think.
Because I mean, I made this gun, but I can't take it with me. Turns out.
No, unfortunately, it's kind of stuck to that chair.
Yeah, it's mounted. Y'all have to. Well, you take this.
Yeah? Okay.
I'll figure out my own way.
Okay, that's fair. Well, we got more junk out here. You want another 30 minutes to go dig around and see what you can come up with?
Yeah, I think I can do that.
Alrighty. Get going in 3, 2, 1, draw.
I'll just move this here. And
Ooh, landslide.
no!
Okay, look what you got.
3. Ooh, I found. It looks to be some headphones and some turntables.
Ooh, some DJ equipment. Nice.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna keep looking. I think I can get a few more.
Yeah. I'll look over here.
Whoa! You know that red guy from the Star Wars films? And he has the laser sword that goes both ways?
Yeah, he was in the first one, I think.
Yeah, I got me one of those.
Like a...
Vum, 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 vum,
Oh
vum.
my god, be careful.
Vum, 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 vum.
I can't believe someone threw that away. Whoa.
Their mom probably threw it away not knowing what it was.
Yeah, or like as a punishment, they got grounded or something.
Ooh, and what is this?
Tired of always tripping over that light sword. What'd you find?
When I was slashing around, I think I found it looks like a little alcove, but it looks like, oh, this is cute. Somebody built a tiny village in here. A bunch of garden gnomes.
How cute. Don't kill them. Don't kill the younglings.
Ooh. Fine.
Maybe you
This
can,
away for later.
I mean, maybe they can help you find something cool.
That's true. We'll keep looking together, and I'm gonna find... I don't know what this is. It's similar to the DJ equipment, but it seems to have just a single record.
Huh. Does it have, like... I mean, anything else? Does it have like crank or?
Yeah, it's got like a big, like one of those big horns.
Single record, big horn, crank. Like one of those old record players?
Seems to be.
Well, I guess you could, I don't know, wear it as a hat.
No, I think that'll work, actually. Might ingratiate me to my new friends here.
Maybe.
Alright, I think I can figure this out.
Well, I forgot to ask you for a number this time. Can you give me a number 1 through 5?
Let's go 3.
3 it is. I swear this isn't a theme, but I found some more space shit. Do you remember that one cartoon? Like, what the fuck is it called? It was about an alien, and he like came to Earth, but he was like really, really bad at taking over Earth.
Lloyd in Space?
He had a dog that was actually a robot.
Oh,
And-
grr!
Yeah!
That's the funniest shit I ever seen.
Oh my god, I think he turned himself into a pickle at one point.
Yeah.
I found some of the tech that little green guy used. Some old
Oh, wow. Here on Earth? So, he was actually here.
apparently that show was canon, like to real Earth. We should have been much
I mean,
nicer.
I know I saw that shit at Hot Topic, but
I guess that's where they get it.
huh.
How do you think it became so popular for so long? It's gotta exist in real life.
Oh, you think they did one of those mind control episodes?
Absolutely.
And a whole generation? I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
I'm getting the fuck out of here. You're gonna get out of here when I say you're gonna get out of here. Let's see. What's a game? Can't think of any games. Kirby. Kirby's a game.
Kirby Air Ride.
Okay. Oh yeah, we Kirby now.
We Kirby now. Y'all out there, you know who it is.
Oh yeah, I think we Kirby now.
And if you get in that chat, you might just see something Kirby adjacent.
That's true, that's true. I haven't seen our little guy in a while.
We need to grow him up.
Yeah,
Hasn't been grown in a while.
he's a hungry boy. Feed that Kirby. There it is.
Thank you, Carly Ray.
You. Find this boy. Make him big.
Eat your vitamins.
Damn, that was a lot of Kirby. He's back up.
Ooh, we love to see it. Putting those points towards a good cause. If Gamblebot hadn't died and been buried underneath all this wreckage, we would have awarded you so many Gamblebot bucks.
That's right. Just trying to figure out how to turn Kirby around. Just trying to do it like that. There we go. He needs his nourishment. That's right. He needs them good eats by Alton Brown.
Acid, salt, fat, and heat.
Was that what
That's
good
what a Kirby eats.
Ooh. Anything in existence, that's what a Kirby eats.
Sometimes I feel like a Kirby.
Yeah, do you like to eat?
I sure do.
What was the last thing you cooked that you were proud of?
Today I made a veggie burger on a whole wheat bagel.
Ooh.
And I don't know if you saw my picture on Facebook, but I tried to make omu rice yesterday.
I did. I was teeing you up for that. How'd that go? You say try, so I assume you didn't get it exactly how you wanted.
The consistency of the omelet worked well, but have you seen those like videos whenever they throw it on top of the mound of rice and then just beautifully cut it open?
Yes.
Mine had some seams that weren't quite in line with that.
I gotcha. Yeah. Well, hey, you did it. It doesn't seem overly complicated of a method, but the act of actually, like, getting it there would be the hard part.
I mean, like, in culinary schools, especially, like, French culinary schools, cooking an omelet is always such, like, a big part of it. Because just trying to maintain the consistency of the egg
Yeah.
and not overcooking or searing any part of it, it takes a lot of patience.
Yep. Try on it.
And I don't got a lot of patience. But I didn't sear or burn the omelet, so that's nice. And I didn't, like, congeal the inside entirely.
I like me a runny egg, personally. Like, partially thickened up or whatever, but, like, you bite into it and the yolk still goes everywhere. That's what I want. If you're talking about an omelet,
Yeah.
I mean, I think most omelets are pretty good. You have to
There's a tremendous difference between, like, an American omelet,
Oh,
a French
absolutely.
omelet, a
I'm sure.
Japanese omelet.
Yeah, an American omelet is just throw a bunch of shit into a bunch of eggs and you're good. It's the fucking lazy college omelet.
Yeah. And there's no... I mean, you're getting it at a diner, so asking for your eggs cooked, like, any particular way is just setting yourself up for failure.
Yep. It's like, do you want them scrambled or the other way? That's about all you get.
Scrambled or fried.
Yep.
We can do an over hard or a sunny side up, maybe.
Just don't touch. Just sunny side up. Just don't touch it. Just let it go, and then halfway through, whatever, you're good.
Yeah. Undercooked white? Doesn't matter. That's not going to give you food poisoning here. Everything else is.
Okay, I have to show you this picture of a Japanese omelet because it's one of the cutest things on the internet I've seen. Probably the cutest thing I've seen today. Come on, fucking Discord.
That's high praise. I mean, you own, like, 4 cats.
Yeah, one of them's sitting in my lap as we speak.
They're listening to you. Oh my god.
Yeah,
No, that's fair.
I have to show chat this.
Step it up, cats.
Oh, I've got some bad news, potentially.
What's that?
My hard drive, one of my 3 hard drives in my PC that I'm on right now, might be dying.
Oh, fun.
Yeah. Today when I booted up my PC, my computer just could not find the drive at all. Like things were not loading, or like I couldn't open Photoshop. It's like, what the fuck are you trying to do? And like half of my games weren't installed. And then I restarted my computer and the drive's here. So I'm like, time to get a new hard drive or solid state or something and clone this one.
Check all your connections at least.
Yeah, at the very least. My cats did knock over my computer one day.
Bummer. I'm gonna use this newly found Ergentech while I work on my blueprint to try and dig up some more trash.
Good luck.
Oh, I found a bunch of old. This one says pedexing. This one says slow. This one's just a big red triangle. This one says stop. I don't know what these were for back in the day, but they seem to be made out of sturdy enough metal.
I think they were for like comedy bits.
Oh, like you throw it up. It was kind of like a commedia dell'arte thing.
Yeah, or maybe like the audience was supposed to react to it, like when they put up a little like stop. It's like, audience, shut up.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because I've been to, live shows out here in the Waste where you just get those really obnoxious people who are just laughing at everything. And it just impedes the show. Yeah. And usually it's one of those, like, flesh-eating bits where we're laughing at, somebody get their fingers eaten off one by one. And yeah, you can laugh, but not every finger deserves a huge guffaw.
Chat, look at the cute omelet. It's the cutest thing I've seen today, and I'm holding my favorite cat right now. Never mind, he gave me a kiss. He's gonna back up on the top.
Aww.
Yep.
Heard you talking shit.
Right. He's going to the vet soon. He's got a puffy bottom lip.
It's a pouty lip, because you were talking shit.
He definitely does stick it out, because, like, I'll look at him whenever he's asleep, and his lip isn't nearly as puffed. He makes it look worse than it is. It's probably just, it doesn't feel great, so he's pushing it out.
I feel that, cat.
Yeah.
I've also got a bottom lip that doesn't feel great.
Oh. Do you push it out to pout?
Push it out so it doesn't rub against my teeth.
Oh, yeah. I think that's what he's doing.
I'm here. I speak for the cat. Your cat cast this ailment on me so that I could speak for it.
Oh, that was nice of him.
I just got a canker sore on my bottom lip that's like just in line with where my bottom teeth meet.
Oh, yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
And I would Oragel, but I looked it up, and apparently that slows the healing process.
I've heard that for a lot of medicines. Like, when you're sick, the medicines make you feel better, but also, like, over-the-counter medicines for relieving symptoms. They relieve the symptoms, but they slow the actual healing.
Yeah, because it doesn't engage your body's natural healing functions because the symptoms are relieved.
Yep. And, like, that adds up. That makes sense.
Fevers are important unless, it's going to be one of those big-time fevers that maybe your body's getting a little out of hand with.
Yeah, your body got a little overzealous with the fighting.
And full-on America with that one.
Got about 12 minutes remaining. I keep catching it on that time for some reason.
There must be something about the number 12.
Maybe the number 18 in my brain.
I've got all these numbers to keep track of. I feel like you're trying to send me some kind of clue.
Maybe I am. Go through the VOD and find out every time I said a number tonight and see if they make sense. See if you can make them make sense.
All you eagle-eyed, puzzle-brain viewers at home, if you figure it out, help me along, won't you?
I don't think you're going to figure it out. I thought about this one long and hard. Do you remember the number I
What
wanted?
kind of cipher are you using?
I'm not going to tell you.
I guess that's a part of the puzzle process, figuring
Yeah.
out what cipher is used.
Do you remember the number you were supposed to remember?
7214.
That's right.
And then
Oh.
12, 18.
Uh-huh.
A star was born.
Right.
Um,
Check the map, Goof.
all was changed.
Yeah, did he go right or left? Right or left?
Right!
Okay. I don't remember if it went right or left.
I think it was right because he took an exit.
You're right. I remember... I don't know. It's been forever since I've seen that movie.
Shit, need to have a watch party.
Yep, we do.
Throw it up on the side of a barn or something.
Yeah, get nice and comfy. Kill all the bugs.
Invite some Bigfoots.
Ooh, get some
Awesomes.
Get some alphabet soup.
Some high dad soup.
That's right.
Get some possum puppets.
Now I'm envisioning a world where a Goofy movie got the popularity of, or the cult following of, like, Rocky Horror. So people go dressed up as, like, Powerline and Max and, like, Roxanne, and they like throw alphabet soup at the screen or something.
Everybody's passing around extra cheesy pizzas throughout
That's
the
right.
crowd.
They throw Cheese Whiz at the screen.
Everybody puts their cheese whiz cans together to build a giant leaning tower of cheese.
God, I wish a Goofy movie had such a cult following that it matched anywhere near.
I think it does.
I guess.
We just have to be the catalyst to incite this.
I think it's just memey enough that people would go for it.
Like, I've cosplayed Powerline, and just so then, like, people started associating me as the Goofy movie guy
Right.
in certain circles. I think it's got a following, and it could just be my skewed perspective, being a Goofy movie guy. But I think it's got the fan basis there. I mean, the show Atlanta did a whole, like, deep dive into the making of it.
Really?
Yeah, they just spent an episode of Atlanta doing a documentary about the making of a Goofy movie.
I know nothing about the making of a Goofy movie despite my love for it.
Neither did I until I saw this episode, and I'm assuming it was earnest and true. Like, it... But apparently it's just one of the most absurd, interesting stories ever.
I wonder if the sequel shares a similar story.
No.
No? Oh, well.
Because according to this documentary, and I'm taking this all on faith here.
Yeah.
According to this documentary, the president of Disney's animation at the time, who saw a Goofy movie all the way through, died after.
Ew.
And they weren't sure if it was mental illness or foul play. It's hard to say.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Well, that's unpleasant.
Yeah. But also he wanted according to this thing, a way darker ending for a Goofy movie.
Now I gotta look that up. I want to know what the ending was.
He wanted them to get pulled over and shot.
What? But they're...
And again, I'm taking all of this on my faith in Donald Glover.
I can't... I'm sorry, I have to read this. I have to find this. That was a fucking fandom entry. I don't know, I'll have to look that up later. That's fascinating.
Yeah. And I could be spreading misinformation. If I am, somebody please tell me.
Yeah, please. That's awesome.
So I don't do it further. Because the episode of Atlanta also did feature, those marker drawings that are in, the Goofy movie style?
Maybe.
It's where the meme, damn bitch, you live like this comes from.
Oh, yeah.
According to that, those were some of his original drawings. He was a fan of Goofy the character.
Huh. A little different. Over the weekend, I found out about historical paintings that alchemists would have done to hide the recipes for their alchemy.
Ooh. Alchemy had a bunch of shapeology and symbology.
Oh yeah. Read about one that was called I forget what it was. It was called Red Dragon or something, which was essentially red mercury. And in the painting it had, or the picture, it was a black and white just ink painting or something, where there was a dragon in the front, and in the back there was a wolf getting eaten by, I don't remember what. It was some symbology of it denoting that it needed to take a day, a night, and a day, and the wolf was the day part of it, and then there was one other creature that was eating and being eaten by it. It was just really cool symbology that they're only now, a lot of them have been lost, but they're only now reverse deciphering with modern day chemistry and whatnot. Because all alchemy comes down to essentially is that it was just bad chemistry. It was just chemists not knowing what they were doing.
Pre-chemistry.
Yeah.
But there was mysticism involved because chemistry didn't exist yet.
Yep. And also, it was I'm dumbing it down, but it was bad chemistry working with stuff they didn't understand, like impurities. Mm-hmm. They didn't understand that rocks taken from this place could be the exact same kind of rock, but this kind of rock, or this rock from this location, has things in it that this rock doesn't, so it doesn't ignite and turn blue.
Also, they were really into granite and cinnabar because it was red, and so they're like, it's red like blood, it'd make me live long.
One of the guys, the guy that discovered phosphorus was trying to create the Philosopher's Stone by boiling gallons of piss.
Hell yeah.
There's just really, really silly fun things like that.
Are you saying I'm not gonna make a philosopher's stone?
Oh, keep it boiling.
Okay, I was gonna say, if my house reeks of piss for nothing,
How long have
I'm gonna be more than a little upset.
How long have you been boiling it?
20 days and 20 nights?
And you've been topping it off every night?
Yeah, otherwise it'll burn. I don't want it to singe.
Right. Okay. Well, keep it up. You're on what? You're going on the second week now?
That'll be week 3.
Oh, okay. Well, you're getting there.
Well, I guess technically week 4, if it's 20 days and 20 nights. We're heading into week 4.
Have you been tasting it?
No, of course.
Okay, so it's getting sweeter.
Yes.
Good.
Little less acrid. It's got a nice umami to it.
Yeah, I mean, you could stop now and just bottle and sell it if you really want.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm working towards that stone. I got all this stuff I need to turn to gold, man.
Oh, I know. You got all those bills and...
I made some bad deals.
Yeah, and we don't even bring up the wife anymore.
X?
Yeah. X, that... her.
Yeah, I mean... Could have used that Philosopher's Stone to turn those divorce papers into gold, but...
Hey, you can polish a turd.
Through. Yeah. But I bet I can... But if I turn all this stuff to gold, I don't have to write it off on taxes. And yeah, I think it's alimony exempt.
Well, I know alchemy is, so...
Hell yeah.
I mean, they don't charge you to turn food into poop.
Yeah, so if I turn my piss to gold, that's net profit, baby.
That's right, that's farm to table. That is about
Out
time.
to the piss farms. Alright, I'll scroll the rest in. It's another slow drawing night. What's wrong with me, Aaron?
We just gotta do a lightning round sometime and get you up to speed.
Get me zapped? I think I'm just dehydrated from all this piss I've been putting into this pot I've been boiling.
Well, I mean, you're still able to top it off, so you're not too dehydrated.
Yeah, but I'm just supposed to drink the piss, right? To refine it?
Well, yeah, you do that.
Like, Yeah, I only drink from the pot, and then I pour it back into the pot to refine it even further.
Yeah. It sounds like you're doing it right.
Okay, I thought so. So, here we are. I mean, got a little bit of Tech in there. I think it's clear what's going on, but, you know, just for the lame Larrys out there, got myself that Victrola headpiece. Gave one of my new gnome friends the double-bladed lightsaber because when I put that headpiece on, I became the Gnome King. And then I can command them with my extra arms from that Tech I found. Build myself some armor out of the old road signs and the old DJ equipment. I think I'm set. I've got like a good vanguard ready to go out.
Somehow you came out of that even more ahead than I expected. That's full points, Travis. I'm just gonna bump you up to an even 1,800.
Ooh!
Sorry, 18,000.
I'm gonna need those points as I get out there into the wastes.
Yeah, I hear that's all they accept nowadays. Is points from our show.
That's the new money. We got a ground floor investment.
That's right. We started in from the bottom. I'm gonna go use the bathroom. I'll be right back.
I'm gonna go work on my philosopher's stone.
Yeah. Well, I mean, do you want me to hold on to my pee?
If you could just put it in a bottle and save it.
Okay. We'll be right back.
All right, Sheriff. Feeling brave. I'm feeling equipped. I gotta get out there.
Well, we've kind of got a bit of a ways to go. This wasteland's pretty big. We're kind of in the middle of a desert.
Yes, it's me again, the humongous.
Oh, hey, guy. What's up?
To traverse this incredible waste, you're gonna need to get yourself some wheels.
I mean, we got plenty of wheels. Look around. What are wheels gonna
Yeah, I mean, we got carts and wagons galore.
You mean like a ride? Like a car?
Exactly.
Oh.
One that can withstand the harsh things that await you out there.
Well,
I
guess.
mean, I could stick some barrels to this wagon here.
No, I've been holding on to something for a bit, and it's kind of a one of a kind. It hurts to give this up, but you can use my replica quartz regalia if you really want.
Oh, Sheriff!
Yeah,
Are you sure?
I mean it's
You know I'm gonna have to make it wasteland ready, right?
yeah, it's okay. I've held on to it for a while. I mean, Final Fantasy 15's not going up in value, so it was kind of a waste of money. So at least it's getting used.
Yeah, I think I can do something with this.
I'm glad you can. I
I'm
could.
gonna need to dig through this waste here, though.
Yeah, I mean, do whatever you want with it. Chop it up. It's dead to me now.
All right, I'm gonna get through this trash here.
All right, you think about an hour?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Draw.
Might as well map out a blueprint here. Get at least the chassis here on the frame or on the page.
Are you telling me the Philosopher's Stone is just a kidney stone? That's exactly right.
Yeah. And I mean, when it hurts so much you can't pass it, you're stumbling on gold, buddy.
Yeah, just keep on trying. You'll get that gold.
Yeah, I mean, mine's hit a deep amber. I don't know if I've gone too far or not far enough.
I think you just gotta keep pushing. Like it went from clear to amber.
Yeah.
That's a good sign.
Good to know.
Gold is gold, remember?
Yeah, I mean, one man's piss.
I want some omu rice now. I can't stop looking at it.
Speaking of one man's piss and
Yeah.
another man's treasure,
Uh-huh.
another crab's treasure went on sale, and they're donating proceeds to the Save the Whales fund.
Hell yeah. I don't know what exactly Save the Whales is, but it sounds good.
It's Save the Whales and Dolphins, I want to say, without looking it up immediately. But it's just like a, sea life preservation fund.
Yeah, that's awesome. I love. Well, the sea is awesome. I was gonna say I love the sea, but I don't feel that strongly about the sea. I do. I mean, I do like the sea. I don't want it to go anywhere. I want it to get better. Does that constitute
I
love?
love the sea, but she doesn't love me.
Yeah, the sea
She's
will.
a cruel mistress.
The sea will rip you apart. Easy. It's easily probably the scariest place to be, in my opinion, on Earth, aside from maybe, I don't know, like Antarctica or something.
At least there you've
You've got land.
got footing.
Yeah.
And you're on a terrain like your body is meant to some degree, traverse on.
Yep. It'd be like you're not allowed in the sky. You're not really allowed in the ocean, and you're not really allowed in space.
Yeah, space always terrified me.
Yeah. Well, what's even scarier is that, like, I'm pretty sure we know more around us in space than we do in the ocean.
Oh, that's absolutely true. We got a much better view.
That's horrifying. How do we want to explore further out when we haven't explored within?
Ah, that's deep.
Not as deep as the ocean.
Exactly. There's so much more wisdoms we could find there. Speaking of deep, I dug deep into this trash pit here, and I don't know how I'm gonna work this onto my car here.
Oh yeah, what'd you get?
It appears to be a t-shirt. And it just says, I heart cops?
I don't get it. I mean,
Neither do I.
Maybe just, I don't know, put it on the grill or something. We'll figure it out.
I'll figure out something, I guess.
Now, I don't want you to change it at all, and it's gonna not look like that anymore. But it kind of looks like the front has like a car salesman face.
Yeah, it's the car from Cars that's gonna sell you more cars.
That's car trafficking.
Yeah, but it's okay in the Carsiverse.
Okay.
Can't have a used car salesman without breaking a couple cars.
This baby will fit so many other cars in it. Brings a whole new definition
Slapping
to clown
a truck
car.
on the ass.
Did you pick up another crab's treasure?
Not yet. It's going all through the week, so I'm gonna wait a little bit. I've got some budgeting to do.
I feel you.
Because I just put my deposit down for my LASIK in Prague.
LASIK at Prague?
In Prague?
Whoa, hell yeah.
Czech Republic.
You're gonna get your eyeballs made better.
Lays in a different country where I don't speak the language.
That's gonna be weird.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
What are you gonna get, like the elite package and get like the laser eyes and the X-ray vision and stuff?
I hear if you get the laser eyes done wrong, you could end up like a Cyclops.
Where you have to wear special
by which I mean an X-Men
glasses.
Cyclops.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's always going.
I mean, special glasses.
And the whole point of me getting LASIK is to not have to wear glasses.
But these glasses are cooler.
I might spring for Ghost Vision though.
I wouldn't. Do you know
Ghost Vision?
No. Do you know how many ghosts there are just everywhere? Like, you're touching like 3 ghosts right now. There's just too many. Like, overpopulation of the ghost community is a huge issue.
Why don't they just move on? I mean,
unfinished business.
What's the big fucking deal?
We're still doing it. That's
Earth?
the problem. Yeah.
Life? Overrated.
I agree.
I did find some bits of a satellite dish in here, though. I think it might make some good armor.
Oh, I thought you meant armor for yourself. I'm like, we already did that.
No, for the car, baby.
Car,
Sorry,
yeah.
I'm gonna have to weld these on.
It's okay. Like I said, it's dead to me.
I found a locked chest.
It's weird.
Um,
Well, let me see if I can find a key. Give me a number. Let's see. What are we at? 1 to 4.
I could make a thieves' tools check.
Yeah. Let's see. Do you want me to roll for it, or should you?
Oh yeah, roll for it. I didn't bring my dice.
Okay. What's your modifier?
It's a. Well, I'm trained at thieves' tools, so it's a +5.
Oh, bad news. You rolled a 5, so that's only a 10.
Gluh.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. I don't think that's gonna work. Do you want me to take a look around and see what I can find?
Yeah,
Okay.
give me a 2.
2. Okay. Well, it's. I don't think it's powered. That may not be an issue, but I found the DeLorean.
Oh,
You just
I
park.
think I can Mad Max this together.
It's a shame that you already welded that stuff onto my car. But we could have just used.
Yeah, sure is a shame, huh?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it was a one-of-a-kind collector's piece, and now it's got an I Heart Cop shirt on the front and some
For
satellite.
now.
I mean, for now, but you've already. It's okay. I'm not upset. I offered it out of good faith.
Yeah, I mean, gotta get a resource somehow, you know what I'm saying?
I understand that.
Gotta crack a few eggs or whatever I said before.
Yeah, to make a car omelet.
Yeah, make a car salesman.
That's right.
Weld this on top here.
You're going all out.
Yeah. And this gives us more room for a tire. If I can find something that'll work. Now this is looking Mad Max, baby. Gonna go digging in some trash again. A cuckoo clock.
Oh, that'll look nice.
That's fun.
Can't wait to see what kind of weapon you turn that into.
I think it's just a hood ornament.
Oh, okay.
You know, it's cute, it's fun, it's clean, it's pure, it takes you there.
I like the placement.
Yeah. Might as well just grab what I can to take with me on the trip and then just really flesh this thing out and start making those rivets and welds. 4/5 of a tiny Voltron from a teeny dimension.
That's huge, or, well, it would be. Comparatively speaking, it's huge.
Yeah. I think it can go kind of
Shotgun?
on the dashboard here.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's a tiny Voltron from a teeny dimension.
Right.
So yeah, I guess that makes sense. Missing an arm, of course.
Yeah. I could never find the left arm. Like, not of this specific one, when I was collecting Voltron.
Right. Ooh, about to soup this baby up.
Where'd you find this time?
This shit just got easy. Got an easy bake oven?
Ooh. Careful not to travel back in time with that. I've seen Steins Gate.
I mean, throw it on DeLorean. We're just asking for it, aren't we?
Sure. Well, I think that's negating the time travel, in fact.
I mean, yeah, it's like two negatives make a positive or whatever.
Yeah.
And I've got all these cool, like, cake tins that came with it. Gonna use those for exhaust manifolds. Let's see here. Ooh, found a Game Boy Color.
Working?
Yeah. It has Paperboy in it. Which I know isn't for the Game Boy Color, but it's nice to have.
Yeah, I wish, I mean, I prefer a good old Tetris. Do you have a Game Boy Color game that you really like? We'll just,
I mean,
any Game Boy. We'll just go that far.
Pokemon Yellow, but because it was the first game I played on the Color that was, or no, I don't think that one wasn't even Color.
It was.
No, the first Game Boy Color of the Pokemon games were were Gold and Silver.
Were they really?
Yeah, where they had to be color exclusive.
Oh, I
because
understand.
they made the little indent outwards and they cut a little notch so you couldn't plug them into an older system.
That's a really, honestly, that's a pretty clever way to do it, because they do fit.
Found one of those old projectors from school?
The little film ones.
Yeah, I mean, it's a projector, so I mean, I can at least
Blind people? I don't know.
give myself some extra light out there on the road.
Yeah. You've got about 45 remaining.
Alright, one more piece of trash, and then I'm just gonna clean it up. A dummy that looks oddly like me. A dummy that looks like a dummy. Am I right?
Oh, Travis.
Waka waka.
You saved it. Yeah, now you can travel in the fast lane and no one can get mad at you.
Why is this out here?
What do you mean?
Why is there a dummy that looks like me in the garbage?
I mean, you know how many people are after us.
Yeah, but this is our dump, like our city dump.
Well, it's
By
a little.
which I mean a dump that has overtaken our city.
Yeah, well, if you look at it, it's a little more lifelike than your average dummy. I think maybe it was some sort of experiment, maybe, or
Some kind of
robot.
realistic doll.
Yeah, did you check it for like robot parts?
Yeah, immediately.
Okay. Did you like put your hand in its mouth to see if it like chomps up your teeth like a Furby? Or chomps up your fingers like a Furby?
It didn't say anything.
Okay. So I think it's just a doll. I don't think it's a robot. Could it be a clone?
It's a dummy. So unless like puppets are clones.
I mean, puppets are alive, So you could argue that.
Why is it made of latex? Is what I'm wondering.
Uh, um, it lasts longer than cloth and other stuff.
That's markedly untrue.
Stands up better to heat.
I mean, I guess. I don't.
Um,
I'm not a materials doctor.
feels good on your dick. I don't know.
Well, I mean, there's only one way to find out.
You're gonna wear your dummy like a flesh suit.
Ah, that'd be the most intimidating wasteland costume. One step up from bondage gear, I'm wearing myself.
Careful there, Joker.
I'm wearing myself and some lacrosse gear, I guess.
Why lacrosse gear?
Because it was the only sports gear I could find in the apocalypse.
Oh, that's fair.
And everybody's wearing some kind of sports pads or... I don't know, like... old... Well, I guess Immortan Joe kind of wore like a Halloween prop chess piece.
You could make it look like you were a double-headed person.
Like Zaphod Peoplebrox.
Yeah. Or if you use some of this, some of that Irkin technology, you could like have multiple arms.
I could puppet it like a decoy.
Yeah.
And
We could
we'd
turn
be
it.
the two-man fighting force jumping across the battlefield.
You're forgetting about all your gnomes and the tiny Voltron.
No, this is all a distraction to get them into the back lines.
Ooh, so they can wreak havoc. Yeah. Attack the ADC.
Exactly. What would you wear in an apocalypse?
You know, I was just thinking about that. I think I'd have to rock a samurai look. Keep the sun out of your face. I'd have to do some sort of like wasteland samurai.
Functional armor, but still kind of lightweight.
Yeah. Probably drive. I think the coolest vehicle in the Twisted Metal series was I think his name was Axel. He just had like a two-wheeled vehicle with like a literal axle in between, which is where he like sat.
He was the axle.
Yes.
He didn't sit there. He was
Oh, he was
stuck. He was welded into that.
Oh, so not that. Not quite that.
That, but you can take your arms out. You still got your arms.
Yeah.
Because in order to make it twisted, his dad welded him into that.
Oh no, and he was gonna wish to kill his dad.
He wished to be free from it, but then he bled out.
Oh. Yeah, that makes sense.
So he was free, but, didn't have no arms.
Calypso just like cut him out, and he's like, "There you go, good enough."
Basically. Didn't even have to use my wish powers for that one.
What would you wish for if Calypso, if you won the Twisted Metal and Calypso gave you your one wish, and then how would he twist it?
I would wish for an untwistable wish.
I mean, I think he'd just shoot you.
Yeah, probably.
I think I'd wish to be able to see everything, and I think he would just like turn me into particles, like spoilers, Madoka Magica. And,
Yeah. Or you would just become overwhelmed with madness, like you just saw some of the old ones.
Yeah. Give me some of that eldritch horror, eldritch knowledge.
You see everything all at once.
The catch is, I don't see anything present.
Well, it's hard to discern what's present, what's future, what's past.
It really would be if you could see everything. I
It's
won, yep,
Layers over layers over layers.
but all at the same time.
Yeah. Sorry, you're saying you won something?
Fortnite. I beat it.
Just now?
No.
The whole game?
I definitely haven't been playing this whole time. No, over the weekend.
You heard it, everybody. Pack it up.
No.
Sheriff's won Fortnite. There's no more Fortnite to be had.
That's right. Quit playing, because I'm the best.
Well, yeah, you won the Fortnite, right?
That's right. I saved the world.
You've been playing for 2 whole weeks?
That's right. I set the record.
Of most forts?
Most forts over most nights. It's like a Kingdom Hearts.
That's pretty incredible.
Yeah. Ninja shook my hand and cried.
Oh, Ninja from Lego Ninjago.
That's right. Yeah, that's what his name's short for, is Ninjago. Are you Ninja Ninjago? That's me.
How did you know?
It's on your name tag. It says Ninja Ninjago. Clevens.
Well, you found me. Good job, player.
Dude, that's Stabby. Don't you know who I am? I won Fortnite. I did it.
Haha. Great job, player.
Oh my god.
Buckaroo.
Ninjago's an AI.
AI is here to help you. Like me, Ninjago.
Are you the real Ninja Ninjago Clevens?
Clevens is my birth name. Call me Ninja.
Please, my father was Ninjago.
Speaking of Ninja, have you seen TMNT Mutant Mayhem?
No, what's that?
It was the newest Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles animated movie. It came out last year, and it slaps.
Why have I heard nothing about this? Was it CG?
Yeah, but it had an art style kind of similar to Across the Spider-Verse.
Oh, cool.
So kind of painterly stylized. They actually had teenagers voicing the turtles.
Yeah. Instead of 40-year-olds.
But they all did just spectacularly. It was such a great movie. And they just brought in all these big name stars to voice, like random TMNT villains from across their rogues gallery. Like John Cena voices Rocksteady, Seth Rogen voices Bebop, Ice Cube voices Superfly, Paul Rudd voices Mondo Gecko.
Wow, they really got everyone.
Oh yeah, they brought out any character they could possibly touch with this one.
Yeah, I don't know how I didn't hear about that, especially with such a big cast.
Yeah, it rules. I mean, I can't recommend it enough. It's on Paramount Plus. If you got access to it, go watch it. If you don't,
You can
you
figure
can
it
go
out.
get access to it.
Yeah, you can find a way. Sail the seas, you know.
Life finds a way.
Yo ho.
But I mean, like, if I believed that watching anything on a, on its hosting platform actually meant anything, I'd say go support it on its own platform, but we know that's not the case.
Yeah. I mean, like, what was it? Whatever. American Gods did really, really well in terms of viewership, and it still didn't get another season.
Yeah. Same with Sandman.
Yep.
It's because people didn't binge Sandman because it was heavy and thoughtful. And so they're like, people didn't watch this over the course of a weekend, so... Oh well, moving on.
Do you prefer shows to be released, like, say they have to be released on a streaming platform? Let's just get that out of the way. Do you prefer them to be released all at once or weekly, as if they were a typical show?
Oh, weekly. I've had my fill of the binge model, and it's nice to have something to look forward to.
I agree with that for the most part. There are very few shows where I'm just like, just give me all of it. I just want it. Just I know it's there. Just do it.
Yeah.
Specifically, anime, but that's also because, like, I guess anime pacing can be a problem, and also, I don't know, the storylines I just get more involved in than a lot of shows.
Oh, yeah, and anime is notorious about just building filler into the anime.
Yep. This newest Bleach has had no filler, but it's also been very slow to come out. I don't know if you remember, they're doing 4 different parts that are like 12 episodes each or something, and they're split up between like 6 to 8 months each or something stupid.
Jiminy.
Yeah.
They kind of did the same thing with Attack on Titan.
Yeah, and I don't remember who's doing it. That could be why. They are really high quality. Like, it's like movie level animation, but still. I don't know. I'm not saying, like, overwork your people or whatever. But
No, especially not in this
no.
climate. Because that's what Mappa got a lot of shit over. And so
Yeah.
we're not going to see certain animes that I would love to see. But I'm happy to, wait until Mappa fixes their shit.
Yeah. At least nowadays we get simulcasts, or even just getting the sub at the same time as Japan instead of having to wait 6 months for it to come over.
Mm-hmm.
If it's going to even come over, there was always a high chance that you just wouldn't get that show.
Yeah, that's fair. Like, I really love Dungeon Meshi.
Yeah.
And that's been coming out weekly, and it's been a nice little thing to look forward to. I also get that a lot with, not anime, but pretty much anything Dropout puts out. But I see what you're saying about, like, anime pacing, because, like, even in manga, it's become a thing where, it's suspensefully paced out, but whenever you're dragging, what you could read in 5-10 minutes across half an hour,
If you're lucky.
gratuitous.
Yeah. And sometimes the anime will add stuff that's cool. Like there's a specific fight in Dragon Ball Z that happens real late in it, between Goku and either Super Buu or Kid Buu, I forget which. But it's the only time that Goku goes Super Saiyan 3 against him. And that's a well-known fight and like really well-received fight, and it's anime only.
Oh, wow. I've never read Dragon Ball Z as a manga because, I think I pretty much got the gist of it growing up.
Probably. It's honestly not that long. Like, it's just the final chunk of Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
It being a separate series is really like feels more like an anime distinction than it does the manga distinction, because the manga like maybe stopped a week or something and moved straight into it. Like there was
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, there's like no time between the two.
Let's see if I can find a piece of trash to connect these solar panels. That might help.
Ooh.
Keep us from having to stop at the guzoline farm so much. No more trips to Gastown, baby. I know I harped on it a whole bunch, but I think the biggest issue with this whole Furiosa movie is it being a... What made Fury Road so good is that it just takes place in this universe. It's nonsensical. And it just throws these cool concepts at you. But this movie feels the need to set up and over-explain these concepts that we've already accepted back in 2016 or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, no, we know what war boys are. They're shiny and chrome, and they live, they die, they live again. We don't need that re-explained. We don't need that overly explained. It's just bad prequel etiquette. We already accepted it once. Show us new, cool, crazy shit.
Now, was there, at least at the outset, a good reason for it to be a prequel? Or am I just not remembering the end of the first movie?
There wasn't.
Okay.
It was a cash grab. It just felt like some studio exec asked ChatGPT, like, what would make money as a movie? And ChatGPT is like, Anya Taylor-Joy and Chris Hemsworth in movie. And Warner Brothers is like, well, we still own Mad Max. And it's got that Fortnite hype.
That's a shame. Who knows when we'll see a third one?
Hopefully in 15 to 20 years or so. Because that seems to be about the rate at which George Miller can put these out successfully.
Was he in charge of this one too?
Yeah.
Huh, weird.
He directed it.
Well, everyone's gonna do a misstep.
And I mean, like, he's not the most exceptional director or storyteller. I think great idea man, and then has teams of people that can really execute his ideas in really interesting ways. And also, like the first two were made on a budget of like $6 altogether.
Yeah. They just steal their cars.
My mom owns a station wagon. We could use that. Have you ever thought about making a movie?
Not like extensively, no. I used to play around with a game called The Movies, which is made by Maxis and Lionhead.
Ooh.
It's an old, like, 2005 game where you run a movie studio, and then you also, like, place down all the objects like a sim game.
Mm-hmm.
Because, you know, Maxis, it's the Sims guys. But in the movies, you can do pre-made movies of, like, different genres and time periods and whatnot. Or, and I like to do this more, you could go in and actually make your own movies with, like, pre-made animations and props and stuff like that.
That's cool.
Yeah, and it was way ahead of its time. The creator, I forget who right now, my brain's doing a thing, it's a common guy, but he's even said that it's a shame.
The big guy from Maxis?
Yes. He said it's a shame that the game came out when it did. If it had come out like 2 to 3 years later when YouTube first came out, the game would have fucking popped off.
Oh, absolutely.
And no one's done a game like it since, as far as I'm aware. It'd be a huge undertaking. But
I'm surprised Lego hasn't brought back like a Lego movie maker now that they've transitioned so heavily into the video game scene.
You would think, but maybe they don't want to do that because then they can't sell their like Lego Indiana Jones and Star Wars and stuff. You could just make it. I don't know.
Honestly, like they already make those into video games and people stream those.
Yeah. It's a shame.
I think it's kind of an everybody wins scenario for them, but try telling them that.
Right. You can't tell these corporations how to make money.
I can. I'm gonna.
Well, they're not gonna listen, probably. What about you? Have you ever wanted to make a movie?
I'd like to get back to that little project we were working on.
For sure.
I've just been jummy busy and haven't taken the initiative to reach out to everybody.
Yeah, it's hard to get everyone together.
I mean, it was hard enough the first time. Fuck.
Should be a shorter.
But I'd also hate for all of that to, be for naught.
Yeah.
Sunk cost fallacy, I know, but
Let's see if you can get together what you've got now and see if it's worth still pursuing.
yeah. Other than that, I've had, movie and story ideas I thought would be fun, but it honestly wasn't until, post starting 10 paces that I really got into actually getting off my ass and working on filmography and playing around with video editing. So, I mean, it's been a slow process. I'm not doing anything, especially groundbreaking, but I'm having fun with it.
Hey, you're exploring. And that's awesome, honestly.
But yeah, it's been a lot of fun. Go check out Instagram.com/mighty_Travisor to see what I've been working on. Or Instagram.com/10pacesshow.
I believe you can scroll right down under the video and find them.
They sure can, no matter where they're watching. Keep that YouTube and check some more of my recent stuff.
You've got, Travis, about 18 minutes remaining.
Ooh, I think I'm timing this out well. I can do it. I can do it, Sheriff.
About damn time.
I just needed to really hype myself up.
That's right.
Oh, back on the subject of movies, though. I think around the era of, Michael Bay Transformers and everything, when, it was kind of the advent of all of the nostalgia bait properties being turned into live action. How have we not seen a live action Gargoyles movie yet?
Because we haven't seen anything Gargoyles in how long?
Yeah, but I mean, prime fucking time, buddy.
For sure. I agree. Especially when you could do really good CG for them. Not even CG, just like...
a really good mix of CG and practical effects.
Yeah.
You get like
the statue stuff.
Guillermo
really
del Toro on it.
For sure. I mean, maybe you're calling it. Maybe in 2026 we'll see a Gargoyles movie.
Calling it now. If this isn't already in the works, then I expect my residuals in the mail.
They're coming. But you should call Del Toro and see what he's up to.
Hey, bud, what you doing? I'm playing with my spooky monsters.
Does that
Hey, you wanna make a new movie? Can it have a Frankenstein and a Dracula? Well, no, I was thinking more like a gargoyle. Ooh, the great stone watchers of the night. I'm in. I guess. I don't think I've ever actually heard him talk.
I don't think that's his voice in Death Stranding. I think they just took his likeness, but I could be wrong.
I haven't played any Death Stranding.
Okay. He talks kind of like that.
I haven't played any Strand type games.
Well, that's a shame, and completely on you.
Yeah.
But you should. They're really good. Well, the first one is. I don't know about the second. It's not out yet.
We'll see. It'll be the second Strand type game.
It's true. That's true. Got about 15 remaining. 14 and a half if I'm being technical.
Sorry, I had to modify that shirt you told me not to.
Oh, it's okay. It wasn't from my closet.
Just a little spray paint.
I mean, you're free to do that. Just don't eat the brains.
Why?
Prions.
Oh,
Yeah.
like the Scientologists talk about.
Mm-hmm.
Your Freon levels are pretty high.
Yeah, it's a non-renewable resource, so we gotta watch out.
Oh, yeah. I mean, this whole episode's been about upcycling, so
Yeah.
really take care of your environment out there, folks.
I mean, this thing doesn't run on a drop of gas, as far as I'm aware.
No, it's got those little solar panels.
Did you manage to make room for that weapon you made earlier?
Couldn't quite mount it on the back.
Oh, okay,
But,
we'll just drag it along.
I've got my gnomes. One of them has a Darth Maul lightsaber. So I mean, you know, we wasteland folk, we make do.
That specific gnome's been a little twitchy ever since you gave him that. I don't know if I would trust him fully.
No, that's Roderick. I call him Roderick the Brave, because he's brave.
He's definitely going at that stack of trash as if it owes him money and told him to go, fuck himself.
He's training?
Oh, that's what that is. Okay. Good job, Roderick.
Just don't interrupt his training.
Why?
I learned the hard way. He takes it very seriously.
Is that why you're missing a finger?
I don't want to talk about it.
Okay. Suit yourself. Oh yeah, he does not like getting poked.
No. Very, I'll say, devoted and diligent?
Hey, that's just a lot of anger, but okay. He's talking about his wife.
Como sa. Oh, see, I didn't know what those words were.
My wife. He wasn't quoting Borat.
I don't speak Gnomish.
Neither do they. That's not a real language.
Oh, I think he's just...
It's just
I
the
wrote
accent.
it off as Gnomish, so I just took it as syllables. No, he's saying some pretty heinous stuff.
Yeah, he's kind of... You gave a racist a lightsaber, is what you did.
Oh. And I'm the king of the gnomes. Oh no.
Yeah. Oh, gnome. Well, hey, just, it's easy. Just, you're the king, just outlaw racism. Simple.
Okay. Hey, Roderick?
Well,
Roderick, hey, buddy.
No.
Buddy, what do we do when we have big feelings?
He's stabbing even harder.
Yeah, I mean, I know that can feel good when we have big feelings, but what if instead, no? What if we try... No, get back inside.
Yeah,
get back inside.
I'm already inside. Yeah, he's...
Let me in.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, he's pissed.
I think I made a problem here.
I think we gotta finish this card and leave him here.
Yeah, this is we're gonna have to start a new town. I mean, we can still call it 10 Paces, because after Roderick's done, I think Im's gonna be freed up.
I think he's gonna really he's gonna clean up this area by chopping everything up, and we'll just have to rebuild. Simple as that. We'll come back in about a week. He'll tire himself out.
Oh, we'll have a bunch of freshly chopped
Junk.
trash.
Yeah.
Some raw material to work with.
That's right. Lots of mats.
You know what gnomes eat?
I don't. I think little vittles.
Oh, I mean, we haven't had vittles out here for months. We can wait them out.
Well, that's pretty devious, but I like it.
Yeah, let him tucker himself out when he goes for a little snack or whatever. Too bad, so sad.
Well, you remember you found that food trash. Did you do anything with it, or did you just throw it away? Throw it away again?
Oh, it's all loaded up into the mincer.
Oh, good.
Ready to be used for defense.
The mincer that we're leaving here, or are we taking it with us?
Oh, it's pretty heavy.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you gave a racist a mincer.
A compost cannon.
It's not looking good. We may have to be away a little bit longer. Maybe. Yeah, let's just make a new town.
Yeah, I mean, big desert, big wasteland,
That's right.
big wasteland energy.
Wait, what about Humongous? Will he fight Roderick?
Hey, humongous.
Hey, buddy.
We got kind of a
Thing.
situation.
There's-
What kind of situation?
Tiny, stabby, racist guy.
He will swear fealty unto Humongous, just as you all will.
Already have big guy.
Oh, see, yeah, we're all on the same page. So, you know,
Wait, what if?
maybe prove the might of humongous. Get out there.
Is Humongous, also that way? Did you ask?
I didn't,
Mm.
but no. Oh, he's going out there.
Okay, yeah, they're talking.
Ooh,
Ooh, that's
they seem genial.
a little too much, yeah. You got about
Ooh, uh-oh.
okay, you got about 6 minutes. We're gonna be cutting this close. They're
Okay, nope, I'm working on it.
that's plotting. They're plotting.
Ooh, uh-oh. Okay, I've seen something kind of like this play out before.
How did it end?
So what I glean from it is that we gotta find a kid with a chainmail glove and a boomerang.
They just found the guillotine.
That doesn't make any sense. They're the ones in power.
Well, they got it. And
Oh,
you remember where
when
you
the oppressors find the tools of the oppressed.
Ooh, it just got a little worse. You remember that little rock you found?
Uh-huh.
Next to it was a Ouija board.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, they're gonna start summoning racist ghosts too.
A lot of them are. A lot of ghosts are racist.
Yeah, that was like the common cure for racism was just just kill them. Just put them on the other side, and they can't do it anymore. And now,
they have unfinished business.
yeah, lots. And I'm not.
Do you know any mediums?
Ah,
I mean, Tasha hasn't been here today, but do you think they maybe left like a tarot deck? I don't know how tarot works.
I think you're supposed to.
Can that be a ghost thing?
I think you're supposed to finish their unfinished business. Nose goes.
Shit.
Yep. Sorry, Travis.
So if we... Okay, so... Can I kind of monkey paw their unfinished business?
I mean, if you can think of a way, but like, they want to kill everyone.
Yeah.
Wait, what if you have them start with themselves?
Ooh, really prove how superior they are.
Yeah.
I bet you're not even strong enough to kill yourselves?
Yeah, I bet you can't even rip your own arm off.
Yeah, can you make a rock so big even you can't lift it? Wait, that's God.
Oh no.
I don't have a lot of experience with ghosts.
Can you make a ghost rock even you can't ghost lift it? Yeah, checkmate.
Got him.
Okay.
Some
okay.
kind of some kind of superior ghost race you are.
What are racists afraid of?
A lot of things. I think they're mostly
afraid.
fear-based social structure.
Okay, and what are ghosts afraid of? We got a Venn diagram.
Okay, well, I mean, that gives us a lot to work with. Ghosts are afraid of change.
Yeah.
And I think that, I mean, if you take racists who are afraid of change and ghosts who are afraid of change, I think you got like a circle.
So what I'm hearing is we need to get Obama on the phone. He's got lots of change.
Ooh, yeah. Hey, Barry, it's me again. So I know you got some loose change sitting around, right? Yeah? Ooh, yeah, it happened again.
Yeah, we might be cursed.
Yeah, I know. I only call you when I need something. I get it, but
tell him to, speed it up. We got about a minute and a half.
Could really use you to come through on this one, bud. You know what? I swear I'll come to Michelle's birthday this time. You know what? Pinky swear, I swear it, Barry, buddy. Hey, and you know the thing we always say, keep it shifting and driving. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, buddy. Whew. Says he's on the way. But I don't think we're on great terms. Seemed kind of non-committal.
He's like, I'll get there when I get there.
Basically, yeah.
Sounds like, he knows where we live.
Yeah, I think we trust him in the end. Kind of an 11th hour save. You know Barry.
Always coming in the last minute. Oh, I hear some like buzzing. That's interesting. Hopefully, they didn't summon some like ghost bugs or something.
Oh no, I think Barry's coming in clutch on this one, but
we need to go.
Uh-oh.
I don't think
Get in the car.
Yeah, I don't think those.
Get in the car.
Okay, yeah, let's go.
Those drones are unmanned, baby.
Yeah, they don't care about friend or foe.
Yeah, get in. I'm just finishing touches, baby.
Fired up. Let's this dummy needs to sit.
You like the sound of that?
It's purring like a big kitten.
We'll throw on some tunes while we're at it.
Oh, what do you have in mind?
Get the fuck out of Dodge.
All right, I got it. Hold on, it's tuning up.
That's what we need. Music is the weapon.
Yeah.
I hope you threw on something good.
Oh, I did.
I'm sorry, I can't hear it over my own heart thumping in my chest.
That's okay. I can't hear it over the roaring of the engine anyway.
I know it's a weird time. We're, kind of on the lam and everything, but think I entered anything point-wise this time, Sheriff?
I think so. I think you're sitting at... Let me tally it up real fast. Shit, I dropped my pen.
Beans.
Easy 30K, baby.
Woo!
high and mighty on your trash throne.
I think this baby will take us long and far.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us tonight. That's our show.
Yeah. Hopefully come back Thursday. We'll have everything cleaned up a little bit.
Yeah. Thank you, Travis, for joining me. It was a fun show.
Likewise. Now it's just you and me and the endless expanse.
Right.
Hopefully we can find some Greenland or maybe like a Buc-ee's or something. At least a Wawa.
I mean, I think I see a Dollar General. That's sort of helpful. We can't... Oh, we don't need gas, so we just need snacks.
Yeah. What a deal. So, I mean... We'll see you in Valhalla. Stay shiny and chrome. Happy trails.
Happy trails.